Welcome to Home Designs by Amanda, and today I'm going to show you how I made these little gift tags. They're going on a hostess gift for, we're doing a progressive dinner for church for the teens, and this is what the host families are going to get. I have a set of 3 greeting cards in an acetate box, and then a little notepad. It's a sticky notepad with a decorative cover on it. And then in here, I don't have it made yet, but this is a little box that they're gonna have some trail mix in. So maybe 2 of those little boxes, I don't know yet. And then I'm gonna tie them all together with some ribbon or something, and then this will be the tag that'll go on it. And it's just a thanks for your amazing hospitality. And the little houses are just showed, like, because it's progressive dinner, so we're going to different houses, so that's why I went with the houses. But we're gonna go ahead and make these tags today. I think we'll go ahead and do the gold tag, because I have the stuff out because I need 4 altogether, and those 2 are done, so I have the stuff to make a gold and a silver. But I think we're gonna do the gold. So I already have everything like cut out because I was doing it assembly line kind of a thing. But the stamp set and die set that I use is the Hearts Come Home bundle out of the holiday catalog, the 2017 holiday catalog, and that catalog is good until the end of the year. So if you still need to get one of those catalogs, just contact me and I'll get a catalog out to you. And so this cute little bundle here has some nice sentiments here and little houses, the stamp, and I really like the smoke to come up out of the houses. And then the die set has I don't have that all out here. Here I have the catalog here. The die set is these 3 sets of houses that are a little more detailed, and then the other set of houses is this one here that we're using today. It's just a smaller one with 3 silhouette type houses on it. And then there's this little tag topper, so that's what I used here, is the tag topper out of this bundle. And this one you can die cut out to look like stars in the background. I have not actually used that die yet, so I'm not sure how that one works, but I've used the houses and I like the way that they're turning out. So what I did is I cut out is a 2-inch by 4-inch piece of cardstock. This one is very vanilla, and then the other one's whispered white. And what I did is I die cut the tag, and then I flipped it over and die cut the houses, and then scored it at 1.5 inches from the top of the middle house, and then that kind of gives you a little area here to put the bottom sentiment on, and then decorate just a little bit up here. The bottom sentiment is for your amazing hospitality. The At Home With You stamp set from the annual catalog. So that's a cute one too. It has all the house, like, for a front door porch kind of a look there you can do with this stamp set. It also has a die set that coordinates with it too. That's real nice. But that's where this sentiment comes from. And so I just took my Versamark and stamped my sentiment down at the bottom here, and got it as close to the bottom as I could, so that there's room for when we go to put our little houses on. And that felt like it kind of jumped, but I think we're okay. Alright, so, and then I took my gold embossing powder, and I do have a little bit here that I need to kind of just brush off. I just have a little paintbrush here that I kind of just brush off some of the So from there we have our sentiment, and it has the embossing powder on it now. I'm going to get ready to heat it up. Our embossing powder all heated up. We do have some flakes of it that kind of stay there, but that's okay. Some of them are going to be covered by our silhouette here. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's the wrong one. I have an extra one here, and this is the one I need. What? Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so we have our sentiment all ready to go, but you actually have to double check your houses. We'll do it with this one. So like with this one, I have it scored already, but I haven't folded it yet. And I noticed that with my silver houses, they won't line up if I fold it this way, so I have to fold it this way to get my houses to all line up when we fold our tab. This one I just happen to have two opposite of each other, so I can switch this out and put this one on here. But so when you're cutting out the houses on the glimmer paper, the back is white and the front is gold. So if you want your what are those called? Chimneys on a certain side, your house is on a certain side, you're gonna have to check that when you're going to cut out your glimmer paper. So we're gonna just switch out which pieces of glimmer paper we use on these. And then with the black cardstock, it doesn't really matter. You can flip that over either way to make it work to which direction you need it. So we're going to go ahead and tape those all down, and then we'll go back in and do some decorating. On here, I have the houses are the other direction, so this house is on that side. So you can see like the smoke coming out of it. This one you're not going to see smoke coming out of it because the snowflake will be in the way, so we'll only actually see smoke coming out of this one house over here, because this house doesn't actually have a chimney. Okay, so let's get some of this stuff put together. We do need to do our thanks. On the gold one I just did a plain thanks that also comes out of the At Home With You stamp set. On my silver one, I used a thank you that came out of September 2017's Paper Pumpkin Kit. So I used that thank you for the silver. So for the gold one that we're doing together, we're going to use the thanks to keep it out of the same stamp set there for you. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so here's my little thanks all embossed. And you can either trim it out with your scissors, or you can just go use your paper cutting tool. This is kind of small, so I just figured I should be able to do it pretty straight with the scissors. And then this time I used my little homemade embossing buddy, and it seemed to work out better, so hopefully maybe that'll work for now, but until I get around to ordering one. So for this, glimmer paper is a little hard to have stuff stick to, especially this kind, and this isn't even stamping out glitter paper because I had this already before I became a demonstrator, so I just kind of am still using it. And I just used some glue dots out of the Paper Pumpkin Kits. You can use Fast Fuse is probably one of the best, I think, because it sticks to the glimmer paper pretty well. I haven't tried Tear and Tape, but that one's pretty strong, so that one should work too. But these little glue dots seem to work as well. So what we're going to do is going to just stick this down, and we want it to have kind of like, it's going to look like a background piece of that, like that. And then we're going to do same thing for the black right over top of the cutout of it off on the Very Vanilla. So technically, if you wanted to, you could probably skip the die cutting of the Very Vanilla and just have it cut like straight across right here, and then have enough of the bottom of this and enough of the bottom of this to cover and sandwich it down here on top of your Very Vanilla. But I like the extra sturdiness of that, although we do tape it together back here too. So it gives it kind of an extra, what do you want to call that, shadow in there that I like. And then you could, if you wanted to, make it look like three layered shadows if you didn't put your houses all the way up, your black silhouette houses all the way up on here. If you leave them down, you'd have like a 3 silhouette pattern. So you can do that however you want if you don't want to take the time or worry about like which way your chimneys are going. You don't need to necessarily do this. You can just have it straight across, and then let me show you this, kind of like this. So if you sandwich it like this on there, you'd have these two sandwiched onto the white, and you wouldn't need that extra in between. So you can do it that way as well. I don't know what the measurements are for that because, you know, obviously I'm doing it the other way. But that's an option there if you don't. That's one less run through the machine, I guess. Basically, it would be all that is. And I'm going to put these up. Actually, there is a little room. So maybe, okay, with this one, we'll go ahead and do the extra shadowing, just because I have the space. So there's that, and then on the back here, I'm going to go ahead and put some tearing tape, because my fast fuse broke. So go ahead and just put that down there. Oops. Like that. And then I have a little snowflake from the October 2017 paper pumpkin kit, and I just used on this one, I'm using my copper metallic, which Stampin' Up! Does not have any kind of metallic inks, so I'm just using this because I like the coloring with the gold for it. We'll just put that off to the side. So for the snowflake, and I cut it out of a piece of crumb cake cardstock with the adhesive sheet already on the back. It makes it a lot easier for trying to put these down onto your projects. Definitely a lot easier. I love that. So I did that in crumb cake, and it is from the, what is that? Colorful Seasons bundle. You can get, this is from the stamp or the die set part of the bundle. And then what I did was I just took some Wink Estella and went right over that. So we have a few snowflakes stamped on the back there, and some metallic copper. You could also use the crumb cake or soft sand or something light brown for it to keep it monochromatic. And then we're going to just paste our thanks on there. Here's my tape. Our thanks right on top of the snowflake there. So that's the gold baker's twine that I use. It should be in the annual catalog. For the silver, I don't have any silver baker's twine, so I just used some embroidery, metallic embroidery floss for the silver. So I'll do those for there. But those are our little tags. I thought those just turned out really cute. And they were pretty easy once you get the assembly line going. Oops, there's my... Oh, real quick for my silver one, this is my... I don't have any... I was using some smoky slate. I don't have any smoky slate cardstock, so I just cut it out of white, and I went over it with my sponge dauber with smoky slate, and that's how I got the silver, and then obviously went over it with Wink Stella to get the silver snowflake for this one. So that's my snowflake for my other, my last little tag there. But these are really cute, I think anyway. So I hope you enjoyed watching this and coming to create with me today. Remember, if you need a catalog or anything, just let me know. I'd like to know what you think about the project. You can leave me a comment below. There is also a link to the blog post, the corresponding blog post for this in the description box below. And I hope that you come back again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.